Hello, and thanks for joining us again today. Yeah, is that a good place to
That's
start?
a good place
Yeah,
to
is that a
start.
good place to start? Here we are with our cups of tea.
Always with a cup of tea.
Yeah, today's going to share with you
Sharing a bit of thinking. It's about how we actually managed to pay our mortgage off.
5 years early. It's actually a major achievement to have paid off the mortgage 5 years early. So for those of you that don't know, in fact most of you won't know, none of you will know really unless you're family members, that we bought a house 10 years ago almost.
Yeah, 10 years this August.
Yeah, that was in dire need of a little bit of TLC, let's put it that way.
A complete renovation is what we're talking about.
We didn't live in it for 8.5 years, so that maybe gives you an idea of what sort of condition the house was in. So if you'd like to see a little bit more of that, subscribe, because we are going to do a series that shows you the journey from buying the house to the current condition that we're in. If you realise what we've done to pay our mortgage off 5 years early is actually a major achievement, because we both worked full-time jobs. We spent every weekend, every bit of our annual leave working on the house. So we didn't have holidays, we didn't have nice cars. Every spare penny that we had
Went into the house.
So for us to actually pay off the mortgage early as well, I think it's a massive, massive achievement. So we're going to talk about how we did it. One disclaimer first, can I interrupt?
What?
We're not financial advisors.
No.
This is not financial advice by any means. You know, we're not qualified financial advisors. We are just qualified to tell you how we did it.
If we talk about kind of where we were, where we came from, 1998, we bought our first house. So what's that? That's
Which you can see on the video, which I will link up here
somewhere.
We
Yeah,
couldn't afford a lot. We had one regular income, which was your income.
Mine, and it weren't a lot.
So we didn't have a massive mortgage. Initially we paid £250 a month out on that mortgage, thereabouts. So you can see it wasn't an awful lot, but we are talking 20 years ago.
We stayed in that house for about 10 years. 6 months into living in the house, I got made redundant.
And I wasn't working.
And Sergey wasn't working. So Sergey went and got a job. We ended up in a position where
we had two company cars.
I had a
right.
nice new car, which I had a bit of a toy. We had a couple of nice holidays and what have you. And we had a comfortable lifestyle. We'd done everything we could on that house that we wanted to. So we decided, time for a new house. When we got the keys to this house, the recession of 2008 hit, and my work almost dried up for 18 months.
Yeah, I think what we haven't said was we didn't actually sell our first house, and there was talk in the press that there was going to be a recession. So we decided at that time, with the talk of the recession, there probably wasn't much point putting the house on the market, so we kept it.
The house had more than doubled in price. So what we did, we took a little bit of equity.
As a deposit on
this
place that we have. So we had two mortgages. We had a buy-to-let mortgage and we had a residential mortgage. So we left a mortgage where we paid $350-ish a month, and we started with a new mortgage on this property, and we were paying £900 a month out on here. We didn't get tenants for the first couple of months, so we also had an increased mortgage on our old property, so we were paying just short of £1,500 a month out, just purely on mortgages on one wage that wasn't a massive wage. But at that time we went from a really comfortable lifestyle where we had lovely savings in the bank. We could do what we wanted, we could buy whatever we wanted, to put it bluntly, holy shit, how were we going to manage? But we did manage.
What happened is we continued on with two incomes.
We did.
We continued on with the fixed mortgage. When
initial interest rate dropped, it dropped from £900 to £600 a month.
But
we continued to pay £900 a month. We'd been paying £900 a month for 2 years, and we'd managed.
And we'd got tenants in the other place, so we hadn't got any mortgage to worry about with that. And we continued to pay the £900.
Yeah, we continued to pay the £900.
So it was a 50% uplift. The reason we did that is, what happens when you pay extra on your mortgage is the money that you pay extra actually comes off the capital. But one of the things that we didn't say is when we took the mortgage out in this place, we kept the same amount of time that we got left to pay on our first house. When we took this place on, we kept it on a 15-year mortgage.
We took out a higher mortgage over a shorter period of time, also put the monthly payments up. So, and then the interest rate dropped again. This probably illustrates how much of an impact overpaying on a mortgage actually has. Let's say we had 2 years we were 2.5% above base rate at this point, and the interest rate had dropped to 0.5%, so we were paying 3% interest, and then it dropped again another 0.25%, didn't it? But so in the space of that time, let's say 2 years, we'd paid so much off our mortgage that by the time it had dropped, our payments went down to nearly £400 a month. So we'd gone from 900 to 600 to 400, and in fact, again, just before we cleared the mortgage, the interest rate went up by 0.25%, but our mortgage payment came down again.
We always continued paying the £900.
Yeah.
It started out 900. We didn't pay any extra off. Went down to 600. We continued paying 9. It went down to just over 400. We continued paying
£900.
It made a massive difference. And then
didn't see it for the first couple of years on the mortgage statements, but then all of a sudden you'd get the mortgage statement and it'd be like, blimey.
Yeah.
Just
chipping away at it. Bear in mind, while we're doing this, we're building this place, so we're buying materials, we're buying all the equipment that we need to do it, we're buying it as we can afford it.
Yeah.
At this point, we're in the house, and Sarah Jane's no longer working.
I'm chained to the kitchen sink.
Not really. So anyway,
The oven,
yeah. So Sarah Jane stayed at home, so her income has come down a bit.
the house that we had is now 20 years old, so we decided that we would simplify and we would
sell it.
Sell it.
We sold that house up, and we got to a point on this where there wasn't a vast amount left on it. You know, we knew we were going to pay it off a couple of years early at the very least. So what we did, we sold the house, the first house that we had, the one that we were letting, and we had a certain amount of equity in it. So we've used that equity to pay off this mortgage. There'll be a lot of people out there thinking, oh yeah, it's alright for you, you had another house to do. As we've just explained, we kind of worked hard.
We
took a risk and we went without. I'll make no bones about it, in the last 10 years we've had one foreign holiday.
We had one foreign holiday, but that was already...
But that was booked before we bought this place.
For 2 years before we bought here.
I think we had a week up in Scotland when we went and got married.
That was last year.
That was last year.
That was
were after.
That was our first... We actually had a holiday courtesy of my workplace.
Yeah.
We had 4 days, a 4-day mini cruise.
So that's kind of it.
We've always been fed, clothed and watered.
We've always made sure that we've got that, but nothing too extravagant. It's always been,
It's been what we've needed.
We don't have a massive TV, we don't have Sky, we don't have, foreign holidays, neither of us smokes or drinks. It's not that we're teetotal, but we're just not big drinkers. We don't massively go out much. Which may sound boring to a lot of people, but it's priorities. Things haven't always been easy, and, don't get me wrong, we've probably made a couple of smart investments.
Yes. We have lost money.
True. We've taken
unsound investments, but we've also made a little bit of money on savvy investments. So we've done all right. I've always kept an eye on what income we have. Never ever really wanted to be without money in the bank in case we were without an income.
Which we've always done as best we can.
The rule that I've always liked to work by is to have at least 6 months' wages in the bank, just as an in case. It hasn't always been the case. We've been
been 6 months either.
No, and we've been down to pennies.
But what we have done is we've always tried to make wise decisions and not spend frivolously. We've tried to be smart with what we've done.
We never changed the mortgage payment from that £900 yet. We had this direct debit that went out for whatever the direct debit was, for the mortgage. But I had a standing order. That standing order did change depending upon the interest rate.
If you want to clear your mortgage, it's about deciding what's important.
Yeah.
It's that thing.
We've got a list. Where's the list?
On a scrappy piece of paper.
It's on an envelope. It's called recycling. We've got a list of what we did.
Is it important to have a Sky subscription? Is it necessary to have a brand new car? We don't go out a vast amount drinking or anything like that. But I know people spend £100 quite easily you know, by the time they've bought food, taxis, drink, let's just say you do that twice a month. That's £200 a month you'd be paying off your mortgage. So you're already on, take £60 a month off for your Sky, £200 a month on your entertainment, lifestyle, whatever you want to call it. All of a sudden you've got £250 you're paying off your mortgage. Let's say your mortgage is £1,000. You paid an extra 25% off your mortgage. That makes a massive impact.
But if you don't have a mortgage, that's £250 a month that
you can put away.
You can put away if you're in rented accommodation, but you aspire to own your own home, and you need a deposit. That's £250 a month straight away that you can put towards building up a deposit. Everybody will probably think, yeah, but you were lucky. We have had lots of fun, lucky times.
We have. We've had.
We can laugh about them now.
Yeah,
but
we've had times where we thought, oh Christ, what have we done?
But we might have lived on baked beans, but we always paid the bills.
Yeah, we did. And there's a great acronym for luck, and it always sticks with me. It's labouring under the correct knowledge.
In a nutshell, if we were to give anybody any advice, if somebody said to us, what can we do to pay off our mortgage early? I'm gonna actually read from the list that I've written. Is 1, make regular overpayments. You know, I've got regular overpayments. I've also got irregular overpayments. So as and when, any salary increases, bonuses, anything, tax rebates, anything that you're not expecting. You know, anything that's surplus to what you normally have. You know, we didn't extend our mortgage term when we moved. It's just a thought. But if you're going to move and you're wanting to move properties, do you actually need to extend it back to a full-term mortgage? If you don't do it. I've got another one on here. If your interest rate drops, continue to pay what you've been paying. We did without new cars. Just think about it. Do you need to change your car? If you don't do it.
Last one. Well,
no frivolous spending. That's the top and bottom of it. Yeah, we're done now.
And that's it. That's kind of.
So thanks for watching.
That's me done.
I'll finish it so he stops talking. Yeah, is that good? Is it good? Yeah, I think so. Right,
so if you like this video, give us a thumbs up.
Please give us a thumbs up because it really will help.
If you want to see some more like this, subscribe. I'm waiting for it to say subscribe.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise I've got all my spiel together. So if you like this video, give us a big thumbs up. Hit subscribe and the bell to find out when we post new videos. Thanks for watching and bye for now.
Bye for now.
Alright. Did I do what? Did I do good? Actually, I've got my list.
Yeah.
No, let's do that again.
No.
We'll do it end again.
No,
it's be good to do it ending again. Because then we'll have some footage for the end, you see. So, we'll do it again. Your turn.
Right. So if you like this video...
Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a big thumbs up. Yeah, it really will help. Hit No. Subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified when we post more videos, new videos, any videos.
No,
that's not right. It's not good.
You go, right.
Right. Do we have to end like this? No.
If you like this video, give us a big thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when we do post new videos, hit the bell. Thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell. Perfect. There you go. Done. Yeah. Bye.